Hello and welcome to probably a good series of videos of me just fucking around in mission mode. So the first up is trial mode, and I have to warn you right now, I'm not that great at trial modes. But we'll start off with Iori, and I won't pick a faggy color like I did previously. Alright, so I've done like 9 of these. So, we'll see how good I am at them under pressure. Alright, so this is going to be super duper casual. Shit. Alright, yes, so super duper casual, and I won't really be screaming at the top of my lungs. I've actually put the microphones quite close to my mouth so I can talk at a reasonable volume, which I don't normally do, because apparently I sound miserable. I sound really miserable when I talk at a normal volume. I don't know why, but to me I sound like happy or normal, but what is that black guy doing in the background? Never mind. He's just being happy. Apparently when I talk at like my normal pace and my normal way, I sound really dull and unhappy, which completely is not the case. These combos right here are pretty self-explanatory, really. You do the moves in quick succession. Don't think it's a cancel. No, it's not a cancel, because you can go from special to normal to special without having to cancel. So it's just do it in quick succession and you'll be fine. Okay. Whoops. Wrong move. Because I'm a dum-dum. Now apparently you have to dash into that a little bit, but that's a bit too high-tech for me. I'll just do it in the corner. Because fuck it. If I can do it in the corner, I'm gonna do it in the goddamn corner, whether you like it or not. Okay, that one's again fairly easy. I mean, there's nothing really to explain with this one. So, all right, this one's a bit tougher. Okay, so we want to hit it at the. Okay. Alright, so with this one, really, we're doing boom, boom, boom. Delay that till he comes onto the screen. Alright, so this one has like cancels and all sorts in it. Yes, got him. So that one's kind of tough, and the issue I see you having is with the light uppercuts and then a bit of the cancels. That's the issue I see people having, is the whole like, hold up, let me just get him in a grab. I see people having issue. Hold on, let me just try and, I want to get over you, man. Come on, I can do it on the other side. Yeah, the issue I see people having is these uppercuts, and then the cancel from the uppercut into. So my tip for this is to just, instead of using the light punch version of that move, you instead use the heavy punch. It gives you a lot more time to cancel. A lot more time to cancel. Maybe I'm just a normally dull person, I don't know. So that one can give you a bit of issue with the cancelling, especially if you do it like this, with especially if you do it like that, that can give you a lot of issues. Simply because of the speed you have to go at. Like, with this, it's a more relaxed pace. Like, it's a lot more of a relaxed pace. But with the light version, it's a you have to do it way quicker. And it's not a relaxed pace at all. Alright, so let's try and... This is a trial I actually have a lot of issues with. So I'm not going to be able to give you any tips either. But this is one that I have quite a lot of issues with. My issue is the jumping HD. That's my huge issue. I seem incapable of short hopping. So short hopping for me is still like a hard thing to do. Especially when you're comboing it. So maybe what I'd do is just like practice short hops. Practice a lot of short hops, like just get your short hop down. You only have to flick the stick, and that's what throws me off. Because when I'm in the middle of a combo, I don't know about you, but I get kind of weird, so I have to like press everything really hard. So light touches like this is really difficult for me, so let's get into this. And then the timing, because simply because the move, this move has a lot of frames, or at least a lot of active frames. It's a really weird to... I can't quite get down his timing of when he stops doing that. So I guess what we should try is this. Is just doing the move. And seeing when we can move would be a good idea. Seeing our first opportunity to jump. Maybe even watch the opponent. Let's do that one. So as the opponent's going up towards the sky, I can jump. Okay. That's good to know. Maybe I can do it this time. Oh, close. Okay. Okay. So it's basically just my execution from there that needs work. So I have to get him low down enough. I'm not following my own advice now. I'm too busy looking at Iori. So let's just try a short hopping. Let's just get the short hop down. Okay. Till I can get it consistent. And then we'll add in the moves after that. So, for anyone wondering my process of doing trials, this is pretty much it. Like, I'm looking at it a bit more, you know, into it now that I'm recording it, but this is pretty much my way I do trials. So it takes me like ages, but still. Now, since I don't actually look at the opponent when I'm playing the game. Of course, when I'm playing in a real match, I look at both. But when I'm doing trials, I really look at the character that I'm playing, because his frames usually dictate to me when I can do shit, not the other way around. I mean, how do I know when he comes off from his little pose to being normal? So we have to wait till he's like nearing the ground too to pick him up. I've got the short hop stuff almost down. I feel a lot more comfortable doing the short hops now. Still gonna have a couple issues though. So tell me in the comments if you like this idea or not, because I of course can't do it for every character because I'm not a god. I'm not about to bore you like that, so I'm gonna do it for my main characters, but really what I wanted to just show is how I go in the lab with a character, like how I learn a couple things they can actually do. Like by myself, I would have probably never figured out that he can do this kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna figure this shit out by myself. Well, I could, but that would require a lot of time, and I can just go into trial mode and basically see quite a good amount of what Iori can do. That's not at all what I wanted. I don't think I'm going to get this trial done, to be honest. Ah, it wasn't even a short hop. Shit. So weird as well, because also in trial mode, I have a really dumb habit of just watching the inputs. Yeah, the inputs at the top of the screen. Yeah, I have a real dumb habit of watching those inputs instead of actually what's going on, which can fuck you over quite good and proper. Oh, I think I would have had it there too. Now, if only I cancelled that. My other issue as well is cancelling into that other move. I'm noticing I'm having quite the difficulty doing that. I'm slightly unsure as to why too. I think it's just the input. I don't know, my execution is fucked. Nah, didn't do the short hop. Too high. Another thing is because this game moves, because this game moves so fast. As in the cancels, you know, are cancelled and they move fast. It kind of means you can't like visually get any cues. You have to kind of feel it out. Like you can't get any kind of visual cues as such with cancels. You just have to kind of feel around. Feel it out. Dude. Man, why can't I cancel that shit? This is kind of frustrating. Oh. Input fail. I didn't even do that. Shit. So this is the kind of shit that new people will have issues with. I was asked recently, should a person that's bad at fighting games get into this game? And it took me forever to answer that, because it's like, well, when you have shit like this combo, you're inclined to say no. Absolutely you shouldn't. But I mean, if someone doesn't start somewhere and they start on the easy inputs of Street Fighter, how are they even ever gonna play something like Third Strike or the old classic games that didn't have these input shortcuts. How are they ever going to transition to those from Street Fighter 4? They're going to find it really difficult. So I would rather a beginner start on something hard and then go to easy stuff. You know, start on something hard so you have the basis and the foundations, and then go to the easy stuff if you really want to. But then the easy stuff may even put you off once you've gotten really good at the tough stuff. So I don't know. It's a really tough question to answer, and my personal bias for this game, I love it, means that I'm gonna say I'm gonna skip this combo and just do this 10th. Means that I'm gonna say that you should probably buy this game. Like, you should buy this game. Support SNK. Make them make another SNK fighting game that's on this caliber, not KOF 12 caliber. Give them the money to make excellent fighting games like they have been doing. I'm not a hater of Capcom. I love Capcom games. My first fighting game footage on this channel was Street Fighter 4 and the old Street Fighter games like EX. So it's not like I hate Capcom or anything. And Cross Tekken looks like a lot of fun, but it's just not something that, after playing this game, it's just not something that interests me. Fucked up that input. Shit. Yeah, it's just not something that interests me. Nice trolling. It gave me a move with the same kind of input, but with it basically gave me half. It basically registered half the input, even though I did the whole thing. Oh, you're such a troll. Okay, I didn't do my uppercut first time. Okay, so for that last one, I think you need to actually cancel that. Like that, only better. Yeah, could we do that again? Only, better. Ah, okay, never mind. Cancel it immediately. I don't give a shit. There is a way to get all the inputs in, whilst being in Neomax, but you have to do everything else really quickly, and it's difficult, so I just leave it at that.